Welcome. Sadly, not in the Jason costume to go with the forest. Hey, what's going on, Baller? How you doing? Is if cohesively all together it forms one long movie, and then you're just chopping it in half. But if you are doing two separate storylines that are Right. Yeah, the next Halloween movies, if they're released in the same month, Death, like I said, it will work well if it all works as one giant movie. Like you can watch one and the other, and it's just one narrative going throughout both. And they just chopped it in the middle to basically split it into two movies, so moviegoers don't have to sit in a Halloween movie for like 4 hours. That I can understand. But if each movie has its own separate storyline that one's dependent on the other, then it could suffer a bit. But essentially, you also look at it from the perspective of TV shows. How they do TV shows so well written now that it's not out of the realm of possibility that they do the same thing and take the same approach with both Halloween films. Yeah, the Sadako and Kayako both look very similar. But there are some key differences within the two. Opinion on Crawl. I've heard mixed opinions on it. I haven't seen it yet myself, but I have heard some mixed opinions on it. But I'm reserving judgment until I actually get a chance to see it myself. Favorite zombie type? Do you mean from Resident Evil or just overall? Overall, I would probably say the trioxin zombies are my favorite type. Just because even though they're killers, you still kind of feel bad for them. They didn't ask to be brought back. They are writhing in pain. And the only thing that even suppresses it a little bit is eating the brains of living people. And they're whipped into a frenzy to try to get rid of that pain. If we're talking Resident Evil, Crimson Heads. I hate going against them, but I love how they play. I think Carl Urban would come back for a Dredd TV show. Because you figure he hasn't reached that echelon as far as actors go for movies where they become above TV. So I think he'd definitely do it. Plus, in this day and age of TV, with the benchmarks that things like The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones have already set, it's very likely he would come back just for that. If it has the same kind of hype around it. Yeah, Death. Crawl is about alligators killing people. Okay. So you were saying that my favorite zombie type was because I sure as hell don't like zombie movies besides the Romero movies. I mean, I can respect that. Romero is the godfather of zombie movies. But if you haven't seen Return of the Living Dead yet, be sure to check that out. Especially the first one. Say your favorite zombie, apocalypse survivor. Mine's Leon. Okay, I can see that. Jason is the best zombie. I don't necessarily view Jason as a zombie. I view him as being the, like, sort of, like, more along the lines of a wraith. Or, he's undead, that's for sure. But I don't view him in terms of the zombie as far as what the horror definition has become, where it's a flesh-eating ghoul. Being reanimated back from the dead, debatable, but I mean, debatable as far as calling him a zombie. But if you call him a zombie, you'd have to call Frankenstein's monster a zombie as well. And zombies have different definitions, so I don't necessarily put Jason in that category. Do you think Jason and Freddy are hard to compare? In terms of powers and matchup, yeah. Because technically Jason should not be able to go to sleep and dream. And Freddy in the real world should be no more than a normal human. Discounting Freddy's Dead. But it was obvious in Freddy's Dead when Freddy got pulled out of the dream world, there was still something going on because his daughter Catherine still was having dreamlike powers, especially with the 3D glasses on. Revenant. That's what I meant. Rick Grimes versus Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy all day. Leon Kennedy is far better trained than Rick, especially once you get to the later. If you put RE2 Leon against Rick Grimes, I'd probably go with Rick. I mean, I like Ghostface, Zach. I wouldn't say he's my favorite. I'm just looking for diversity. Because then I go into game mode and we got little Jason over there. If the Grudge Curse was an actual legit thing in the real world and just about everyone knew about it, I mean, you would have people researching it. But the thing is it's shown that anybody who enters the house is automatically cursed and they disappear, presumably dead. So it would make it hard to actually research on the premises. The most you could do, you would have to have guinea pigs that you'd be able to study and see what you could do as far as getting rid of the curse. New Ghostface skin with the silver mask? Yeah, I like that. That's gonna be something I'm gonna get day one on that one. Hopefully. Unless they catch me at a bad financial time where I have to wait. But like with all DLC, I normally get it day one. I mean, yeah, it's reflective in being silver. I wouldn't necessarily say that it hinders your stealth, because, I mean, look at the Devil Mask. The Devil Mask is bright red. You should be able to see that coming. And in same terms, the regular Ghostface mask being white, you should be able to see coming as well. I think the silver mask itself will probably be about as stealthy as those two. I mean, unless it's like a pink mask or something like that, something that really highlights it, I think you'll be fine. Said Frank versus Negan. I don't know, Frank is a fucking monster. But I'd probably go with Frank. That's often what I wonder, Death. If the Grudge House was destroyed by a missile or even a wrecking ball. Like, they destroyed it. I wonder if the curse would disappear. So I was still keeping an eye on chat, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to start the game here. Oh. Calm down, Steam. Ghostface new song, Hotline Scream. I think every killer should have like their own theme song, which I believe is it Sammy Nation? I forget how to pronounce it because I see it pop up on the screen all the time. But the guy that does the animated Dead by Daylight parodies, like I believe they even made mention of that in their own videos. Let's move you over here. There we go. Hey, what's going on, Nippy? How you doing? Welcome. Just getting the party started. So sweet. You heard a lot of lore behind Dead by Daylight today, and I find it to be brilliant and truly terrifying, to be honest. Just imagine being in that conversation. I have some ideas on what I'd do in that situation. I mean, in the Dead by Daylight situation, you're basically screwed all around. To die over and over and over. The only solace that you get is to know that you are never permanently dead. But that doesn't stop the pain from constantly coming over you every time you die. Especially when you're moried. The hooks alone look fucking painful. So you're not doing bad? Just popped in to say hi? Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nippy. Do you think you could get Steve Williams back to do a Friday the 13th fan film? He played Duke. I don't see no reason why not. I mean, again, he's one of those actors. He's known, but he's not to the point of a triple plus list stardom. So, I mean, for the right amount of money, he probably would do it. But you would probably also need crowdfunding for that. What's my favorite Resident Evil game? Um, I would probably say between 2 and 3. Those two are interchangeable to me. I always looked at them as one full game, but on any given day, like my Friday the 13th favorite films, I could change one way or the other. Granted, the options are a lot smaller. I could go with 2 one day, 3 the next 3 days, then back to 2 for another 2 days. Like, it's either or. But as of that's right now, I would probably say the remake Resident Evil 2 even is really good. Very few games get me actually genuinely scared. That game did it. The only other game that's ever had me genuinely terrified to play was Fatal Frame. All of them. Did I see any of the Friday the 13th TV show? I saw the first 2 episodes after you said it was on YouTube, but I have not been able to go back to it since, especially since I've been recording videos. But I'll be making my way back to it. I still haven't even finished Scream yet. I've been on the last episode for like the last week, and I have not finished it, which I need to finish that like immediately so I can do a review on it. Oh yeah, the zombies are so incredibly tough and they can swarm you like so easily. And then once Mr. X gets involved, things go fucking downhill very quick. Which I learned from watching other streamers when that game came out to create different save states. So that way when certain things happened, like when Mr. X popped in and there were certain objectives I needed to do that could have been done before he showed up, I would go back to that save state and complete all of that before Mr. X shows up until the absolute last point where I have to deal with Mr. X. Then after that, you can just kind of run from him and do what you got to do. Halloween timelines, which is my favorite? The new one. Undoubtedly the new one. Granted, his body count is now a lot lower, but the story is a lot tighter, in my opinion. So you're hoping we get the RE2 remake soon. It's actually already out, Death. It should be out, I believe, on all platforms. I'm not sure if it's out for the Switch. But I know on PC, Xbox, and PS4. Should be all out. What I'm hoping for is an RE3 remake. Unless that's what you meant. You said, why is it called Bloodletting? The way I looked at it is, it's sort of a metaphor. Where bloodletting is going to be my horror news kind of outlet. So when I think of that, I think bloodletting, which is basically bleeding someone out. Like I'm letting loose, so to speak. Like where the blood itself and the definition of bloodletting. Like let's say I cut you and I'm bloodletting, like it's coming out. I'm dispensing information. So it's sort of a metaphor that the information is the blood that I'm letting out. If that makes any sense at all. At least that's the way I thought of it in my mind. So I want all the RE remakes. I do too. I want Resident Evil 1 to be remade again, but with the RE2 engine. Imagine the Spencer Mansion with that engine. That'd be fucking phenomenal. Oh, thank you, Death. Which I'm obsessed with the bloodletting intro. Like, I want to use it for everything, but it's like, no, I have to have certain intros for certain things. Which is, it has to be because of the song, because as you see, I even use the song as the intro for the streams. But I absolutely love it. No, I can't. I haven't seen enough of the TV show to pick a favorite character yet, Ty. Let me get us down here. I swear I love this green screen. I love looking like I'm in the actual fucking game. So, oh my god, I love it. I'm telling you, if they could give us Resident Evil 1 remade on that game engine, and then even say, fuck it, give us Fatal Frame on that engine as well. Fatal Frame needs to be remade as well. And the makers behind the Resident Evil 2 game, the remake, needs to get the license to, what I'm about to say one miscall, Fatal Frame. Imagine how that'd look. Imagine how terrified people would be playing Fatal Frame like that. Said RE1 needs that remake. I know. Oh my god. That'd be so phenomenal. But I think last I heard they're doing the Resident Evil 3 remake. Hopefully with that engine. Hopefully. Yeah, the TV shows, any TV show always gets better the more it goes on. So you can't judge it solely by the pilots or even the first 2 or 3 episodes. For sometimes you got to actually watch the whole first season in order to let them get their footing. So I haven't made a judgment on Friday the 13th, the series yet, but I will. Once I get to around season 2, I'll know what to expect. Well, that's the thing, Death, with Michael and Michael in the first movie. Yes, everything he did is physically possible. Everything that happened to him, you technically could survive. It's unlikely. About as unlikely as the Devil's Rejects surviving the shooting that happened at the end of the Devil's Rejects. But as Sleeve Biker said, it is possible. I mean, there was no headshots. Although one of them looked like they got shot in the neck. I don't know if it hit the throat or anything like that, but that's another thing. But like with Michael, it seems that he's supposed to have that mystery about him that he might be supernatural, he might not. It leans towards sometimes that he isn't. It leans towards other times that he is. To me, I think Blumhouse is going to go the route that he's just crazy. His way of doing things is a special form of insanity that nobody has ever seen. And Dr. Loomis did not know how to treat. And Dr. Sartain didn't know how to treat either, but became consumed by it differently than what Loomis did. So what happened to little buddy? I don't know. I put pictures I made of him for the shirts on milk cartons. Asked if you see him, please call his parents. But he hasn't been in like the last couple of streams. I'm starting to get worried. I'm thinking maybe he was punished. Maybe he's not allowed to use the internet. Or maybe he used up all of his phone data. It's like one or the other. I think the fan films are going to put a lot of pressure on anybody making a Friday the 13th official movie. Because when you have something like Never Hike Alone, Vengeance, Jason Rising, and they all do well with fans, it's going to end up being, once the production gets started on an official one, that producers are going to be looking at those fan films and like, add this, fans like that, fans like this. And they're gonna screw up the entire story because they're just trying to recopy what they saw in fan films, even though it doesn't fit the narrative of the story. And then the director is going to be extremely pressured in just going along with it. I mean, look at was it Marcus Nispel when he did his Friday the 13th reboot? It granted was met with some fan criticism, mostly due because we only got the Jason sound like 3 times in the movie, and that was a conscious decision by him. There was no reason that we shouldn't have heard that Jason sound all over the fucking movie. Then on top of that, we didn't even get a soundtrack that was unique to Friday the 13th. As Andy from Boots to Reboots said, it's literally a generic slasher soundtrack. And it should have been an updated take on Harry Manfredini's score. But they completely dropped the ball on that. Then some of the characters were very badly written. The story was extremely dumb. The kills were great, but it didn't feel like Friday the 13th to me. When fan films start feeling more like Friday the 13th than the actual official films, then we got a problem. Yeah, I don't think Laurie ever thought Michael was supernatural. If she did, then she likely wouldn't even have attempted to trap him. I think she'd probably go into hiding. Chillin got grounded. Very likely. When he comes back, everyone direct him to the Teespring site to see the shirt I made for him. Do I think the character of Clay Miller from the remake of Friday the 13th could return? The character may be rewritten into another reboot, but I think the New Line and Paramount reboot that they tried to do back in 2009, I think that story's dead. They're probably not going back to that. Same with the Freddy reboot. They're not going back to that. Even though both movies were financially successful, fans just didn't take to either one. And a lot of that was just the decisions that they made based on changing some things with the characters and just the overall movies not feeling anything like the source material. And then Halloween coming up with rebooting its series by starting fresh as a new part 2. That will definitely play a part in the next Friday the 13th film. Hey Buzz, how you doing? Welcome. So which Friday the 13th is this now? We were talking about the 2009 version, the reboot. Favorite members of Stars? I would probably say Albert Wesker. I've always loved Albert Wesker, but I've always gravitated more towards the villains than I did the heroes. Funeral for chillin'. He just pop in the stream like, I ain't dead yet. All right, there we go. Controller. Technical difficulties. Please hold. Don't play with me, microphone. Are you working? Alright, I think it may be working. Alright. Which, if you guys don't hear me in chat, especially if I'm mid-game through, once the game is over, because I probably will be glancing back and forth at chat, just let me know. Said the Grudge Ghost killed the might. It's weird because I normally play with my Xbox controller on PC. And it seems that every single time I start playing, I hook my controller up through a USB. My mic seems to go out. So I have it hooked up Bluetooth-wise. So we're going to see if this works a little bit better than any other time. The last time I did it, the connection wasn't so good. Which is why I switched to USB. But, fuck it, we'll try it. Or are you not plugged in? Interesting. Okay. So I think I gotta restart the game, maybe? No, I don't think Bruce is coming back. Not for at least an extended Ash role. I think he'll probably, if he does come back, it'll likely be for like 5 minutes in a movie. But other than that, I don't think he's coming back. Alright. Let's try this now. Albert Wesker versus Batman. I think in the first meeting, if Batman can escape, it'll likely be Albert. But then in the second meeting, once Batman knows what he's up against, then Batman. But that super speed that Wesker has, that's a tough thing to combat. Hold on 1 minute, guys. I will be right back. Alright, I think we're back up and running again. At least for now. Speaking of Ash.
Groovy.
Oh, have a good night, baller. Like, what, Nightbot?
Huh. What is this place?
That response. What did you think? I was gone forever? Stop spamming emotes. Warning. Like, what? Like chilling maybe in the basement. Tied up. Use this target practice. Yeah, I did hear about that ghost. The new 007 being a female. Chilling in the thorn. Nightbot is definitely chilling. Keep him there. Oh, eventually I gotta let him out at some point. Don't believe how much he eats. Oh. All right. Oh, fuck! Help! Holy shit! I'm like going through all these fucking pallets. Oh, fuck! Spear of Fury! Shit! Oh my god. Holy shit. Sorry, keep going. Damn. Oh, fuck! Nah, I'm not gonna farm you like that. Shit, I used all the fucking pallets. Fuck. Talk about the grudge. Exactly. I banned him 6 times. This troll, he's not human. I just think of Jay doing the Loomis voice from We Watched the Movie. Yeah, I don't think any of them are coming back for me. Hey, Dak, we laugh at your jokes. Do I want? Or actually, that's what I want. Been still trying to build up Mia. I need to do. Yeah, I guess I didn't do anything cooperative on that round.
Huh. What is this place?
Can we get a few rounds as Amanda? I think I might be able to do that.
Kiss my grits.
Actually, I'm not sure, Ty, if that's supposed to be Reggie's last name. Save the food. Ash versus Ghostface. Well, that bring up an interesting thing, because would Ash be able or be smart enough to figure out who Ghostface is? And would it be too late by the time that happens? Which, judging by his knowledge of Deadites hiding in plain sight, I think he'd be able. I think he's smarter than a lot of people would give him credit for, and I think he'd be able to figure out who Ghostface is. So you gotta go, Nippy. Well, have a good night. Hope to see you in the stream some more. Which one of the original characters in Dead by Daylight do you think would be good in a Friday the 13th movie? My guess, probably Meg. Meg fits that kind of mold. Dr. Deckard. Why does that sound familiar? Refresh me. Who is that? R.I.P. Nips. Like, what? No. Alright, is there a generator around here? Well, I hear you. Why are we all hiding in the basement? Oh, shit. So we gotta do that, Jen. Hey, Adabala, or what's it? Abadala. Sorry, I'm a little bit away from my chat laptop. If I can speak at all. Okay, it's Legion. Okay. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. If I didn't greet you already, which I'm fairly certain I didn't, judging by the difficulty I had saying your name. Oh, where are you at? Oh, fuck!
Ow!
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, what's going on, King Aiden? How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Let's see if he realizes it. He does! Fuck! I just want that fucking chest. Hold on, Captain Savo. We may need this. I'm doing good. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna call you Abe. Just to avoid trying to repronounce the name over and over.
Hello!
Oh shit. This is not going to go well.
Oh!
Fuck. Oh yeah, that was a mean ass fucking dodge. Question is, can I find the hatch before him? Or do you have Iron Maiden? Oh, where are you at? Where are you at? Come on. Oh shit. Got it! Shit! Oh, thank you, King Hayden. I was trying not to die, Jason. Not at all. Whew, man.
Oh, what now?
Like, once again, to bring back by the hair of my taint on that one. Like, Jesus Christ, man. DC, then fucking other two people die, and I was hoping to at least get a key just in case, but that definitely did not happen. I guess I already do have a key. What I want is some maps. Oh yeah, pig. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do the pig. Why not? Oh, it's a baby pig at that. Piglet. Yeah, because I got nothing on her either. Said Iron Will? I guess depends on the build. Well, I think Mark Hamill will likely be in that out of reach demand. I mean, he shows up in some things that you think would be out of reach, but it's hard to say with the Star Wars and DC films and stuff like that. Piglet! Or Piglet. One or the other. It's just been a while since I played with the pig. So don't hold it against me. How do insta-heals work in this game? Well, if you have an add-on to your medkit, just like when you're healing yourself, you can heal others with that medkit. And the same thing applies if you put the add-on in that med kit that you would use the secondary button to heal yourself for an insta-heal. Same thing applies while healing someone else. You just heal them, hit the button, and they're insta-healed. Only thing is, I know I'm not going to be used to playing with her since I played with Ghostface for so much of the time since he came out. I'm going to be trying to lean over at certain points and realize the pig can't do that. I honestly would not know, Ty. Alright. Let's see if I can find him. Come to me. Well, you're not even the same one. Shit, I'll take it though. Shit, what the fuck did I get stuck on? I thought she was gonna end up jumping down. Alright, I gotta leave her alone. Come on. What? That trap on there. Kick this. The fuck? Oh. It's like, wait a minute. Man, what the fuck was that? Wow, that hit me? Pulled off too quickly. Ah, shit! Fuck that. Death from above! Alright, you know what? Fuck these mind games. We're doing this shit straightforward. Take out all the fucking pallets. That's right, hit the corner. Gotcha. Make your choice. Well, I guess I should have. Go ahead and trap him too. Why not? Come on. Come on. Come to Amanda. Oh, this just kind of devolved into shit for them. Yeah, you took out the pallets kind of early. Death from above! Assassin's Creed style. Oh, wait a minute. Thought I saw blood there. Alright, and that's game. Oh, man. Let me see what I missed. So it's just getting dark where you're at, Jason. Where are you at? So you dropped the phone and the battery fell out. Well, welcome back, Gus. Yeah, I realized with the chats here that pretty much the numbers fluctuate up and down extremely often. Ah. Tucson, Ghettosville. That was definitely a fun round. Got a little bit of pig action. I can actually put dead hard on him. Okay.
Groovy.
So you think the pig should be able to use more traps from the movies? Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty cool. Like if they could do an add-on similar to how Freddy now has 2 different powers depending on the add-ons. That'd be pretty cool.
Kiss my grits.
Have I played Outlast? Yes, I have played Outlast, the first game. I have it on Xbox. I haven't played Part 2 yet. Mostly because I didn't want to play Part 2 until I beat Part 1, but Part 1 is turning out very much like Alien Isolation to me, where it's fucking outright terrifying to try to get anything done. Then the save points are so far from each other that it becomes frustrating when you get to almost there, that you think you're almost at that save point, and you end up dying and having to do the whole fucking thing over again. Yeah, Alien Isolation is a masterpiece. Yeah, I think this lobby's bugged. Alien Isolation and the Resident Evil 2 remake are masterpieces of the horror genre.
Groovy.
Especially in gaming. Which it's like, why can't they take Alien Isolation and turn that into a movie? Or take the elements that inspired that and turn that into a movie? And give us an actual horror-based Alien movie? Oh yeah, Jason. Alien Isolation, while I haven't finished it, it's a great game. Especially if you play, like, I made the mistake of playing with the Kinect on my Xbox. And I didn't realize that the option was on where the alien can hear you through the Kinect. I had no idea on that. So I'm hiding in a locker, and when the xenomorph is walking by, I coughed. And it turned around and just fucking ripped open the locker and got me. Shotgun trap. I'm thinking either the shotgun trap from Saw 3 or the surgical laser from the last one, Jigsaw. That'd be pretty good both to see visually. Oh, definitely. Imagine Alien Isolation in a Friday the 13th, like, story mode kind of game. That would be phenomenal. But that would also work for A Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, it would work for so many horror icon characters in that kind of game setting. Even The Predator, it would work. Yeah, the Workin' Joes pissed me off more than anything. Oh, that was a mean fucking spike. I'm so sorry. That was a mean fucking lag spike. I mean, she wouldn't know, but if they're gonna update the pig overall, I think it's also very likely they could update her character model too, to where it's not only Amanda. What is with these lag spikes? Okay, I know who that is. And he's got no bell. What the fuck? Okay, she hasn't popped this gen over here. Or was there a gen over here? Yeah, she ran all. So what the fuck have they been doing the whole round? Exactly that. Imagine playing as John or even a couple of the others. Oh shit. Oh. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Fuck! I fucked up. He called my bluff.
Hey!
So you feel realistically Ash could kill quite a few killers in this game. I think he could kill Legion. I think he can kill more of the more realistic killers like Legion or maybe Ghostface, or I would even say the Trapper or in the Hillbilly. But I think the more supernatural ones, even though he has killed Deadites, I think someone like the Spirit would probably give him some issues. Is he coming back this way? Not sure why Meg left me. Yeah, Hoffman, I could probably say. But yeah, I agree with Lawrence. I doubt you're going to see him hobbling around with the prosthetic leg. Okay, he's attacking someone else. We're free and clear. Holy shit. Oh, that's one down. Wonder if he has barbecue and chili. Cleansing some totems on my way out. Do I think the entity makes insect-like appendages appear specifically? I think so. Okay, so we know he doesn't have NOED. Fuck out of here. I heard the footsteps behind me. I'm like, fuck that. Said, but why? It might be similar to why someone like Pennywise chooses that. It might be the closest thing to its actual form that we could see. Which, what if the entity turned out to be Pennywise? By that nature. Guess I got one more game, Mimi. I'll give us a Freddy round real quick. Oh yeah, I mean, pretty much deck with anything regarding the Pig or the Saw series. You can interchange that character out with anyone. And seeing how they have the mechanic where you can make female and male characters the same killer on here, I don't see no reason why we couldn't get a Hoffman or any of the male killers, for that matter. Yeah, everything I'm hearing, Ghost, about Terminator Dark Fate isn't good. I mean, hopefully I'm surprised, but I'm not going in with high hopes. Like, to me, they were onto something, I felt like, with Salvation. And giving us John Connor grown up in the future in seeing how everything transpires and him sending Kyle Reese back. I didn't like the actor that played Kyle Reese because I didn't buy that that was the same guy we see go back in first Terminator. Yeah. Yeah, it was like the first two Terminators, when you look at them together, you have the Terminator and a human that goes back in time, and everyone knows the story with that. And that directly connected to the events of the first movie once you get to the sequel. And it made sense. But now the whole thing, every sequel, I felt like aside from Salvation, suffered from, okay, we got to have Arnold. Well, not Arnold, because Arnold wasn't in Salvation. Aside from the CGI face over I think the body double. But every single one was like, okay, we got to have a Terminator go back in time. We got to save this person. Basically, they're trying to retell part 1 and 2 over and over and over again. Instead of actually giving us some kind of development with the story. I'll leave you to it. No, I was gonna get that. Okay, well, I'm waiting for you. What the fuck is this glitchiness? I'm gonna get you out of the way really quick. Because that's just an eyesore. What the fuck is going on with these running? Like, these running animations. Well, I'm coming to get you. Oh, shit. See if I can get him over. Can I? He's not really struggling. Come on, where are you at? Interesting. Interesting play. Alright, get rid of this shit. Get rid of these fucking pallets. Oh, you run me all over. I'm good with the pallets. Oh, you fucked up. Oh, I so thought he went in the fucking locker. Yeah, you kind of used up all your pallets. Hey, where the fuck did you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, you made a mistake. You made a grave mistake. Well, that was interesting. That was an interesting play. Okay, so there's nothing here. Oh, you should have tapped it. Should have tapped it. Oh, that's still sparking. Nothing in there? Oh, they completely gen locked themselves. That's still sparking? I swear, I'm gonna find someone in one of these lockers one day. Anything down here? No. Oh, they must have went upstairs. There you are. On your ass, literally. Oh, if you don't mind. I mean, I'll gladly take it. There's no way you're still in here working on this. Where's the hatch? Where are you? Oh, shit! Of course, the one person named Leaving is the one that actually leaves. Alright, let me see what I missed to catch up on real quick. Okay, I saw that. We gotta have Arnold as the baddie once again. Yeah, at least one more time. Give me bad guy Arnold Schwarzenegger. I kind of like going back to Death's comment about the trench coat Freddy compared to the regular look. I like the regular look, to be honest. I mean, the trench coat can be intimidating, but the regular look is so iconic. Alright. Remake Freddy versus remake Pennywise. I'd probably go with remake Pennywise. Ugh. All the... It's a nice little bit of gameplay for the night. Which I didn't realize until I looked at the timer on YouTube that we basically talked for like 40 minutes before we even got to a single game. But hey, when you're talking horror with me, I could go on forever about this shit. See, Buzz, I'm kind of torn on that. Mostly due to I like the original look with the red sleeves, but the pure like striped all over sweater is iconic. But there's something menacing about just having the red sleeves. I don't know what it is. It said, does Vic regenerate? You mean Victor Crowley? I know he respawns, so I would assume he would regenerate as well. Horror is life. Exactly. That's why this channel was made. Like, especially when you go back to the one fan film that I showed, I think it was in the second fan film night, where we had the Confessions of Fred Krueger, where he didn't have the stripes on the sweater and he was all dirtied and mucked up. Like, it shows like an intimidating look to it. I'm not sure why I feel like that, considering it's just stripes on the sleeves. That's the only difference, but to me it kind of makes him look scarier. But also I'm kind of OCD with that. Like, why are there no stripes on the sleeves? Like, you have it on the chest, why is there none on the sleeves? I have not seen that tie. The spin-offs of The Exorcist, I saw the prequels. the multiple versions they had of that. But alright guys, that's going to end up doing it for me. I'm going to drop the link to my Discord real quick. So that way we can keep the conversation going at all times and not just on the videos. Let me get over there on that. If the computer agrees with me. You gonna agree with me, computer? Come on. Whenever you're ready. As a matter of fact, let me just do it through here, because this is a little bit more easier. Yeah, that'd probably be my favorite suit as well, Jason. The World War II battle suit for Cap. Mostly because it's like the closest we got to the comic book rendition. Alright. Oh shit, I don't want to hear myself on the stream. There we go. There's the Discord for you guys. Well, have a good night, Buzz. Oh, Nightbot's at it again. Michael Jai White for MCU Blade would be phenomenal. As a matter of fact, while I'm here, don't be so sensitive. There we go. Which, for anybody that hasn't actually seen any of the t-shirts or anything that I put up for sale, be sure to check those out. You don't have to buy any of them. Just feel free to check out the designs. If you want to buy some, bonus, but feel free to check those out as well. Figured I'd put those up there as well for you guys to see. I know a good portion of you guys have already seen them. Bombastic Bagman. Alright, so let me actually put that all in the descriptions of these streams. So that way I can always let you guys know all my links are in the description. There we go. So we're all good. The chilling with Michael shirt. Like, I personally love that design myself. Oh, man. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for me for now. I'll be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. So I might try to dig up some fan films. See if we can have another fan film night. But with that being said, I'm going to jump off here. I'm hungry as shit, and I need nourishment. So, thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you everyone who joined and had to leave early. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you guys in the next stream. And as always, I am JG Dark, and thanks for watching.